Good morning. It's turned out nice again. It's Tuesday, the 6th of October. Fucking hell. And it's about 7 in the morning. Yay! Can you tell? I ain't even had a coffee yet. But I want to get this video out of the way. I'll be streaming on here all day. If you're not doing out, drop in, say hello to me. We'll have a little natter or something like that. I will be working though, so might take a couple of minutes to grab my attention. How's it doing? How's it going, guys? You all right? Do you know what? I've been syncing my Dropbox all week. My porn stash. Fuck's sake, man. I bought a new external hard drive, and I was like, I better back it up on there. I mean, guys, I've done KopTalk for 22 years, as you know. That's a lot of fucking boredom in the office, you know what I'm saying? 22 years worth collection, yeah, it's fucking tens of thousands of files. Now, listen, bit of advice for you young pups, the older guys like me will get it, because they'll have been in this situation before. But if you've got a little secret folder on your computer, like to back up your coursework in and things like that, always keep it on an external drive, because if you've got to take the computer into the shop to get repaired, someone's going to see how much of a fucking dirty, intelligent bastard you are, and you don't want people to know how clever you are, guys. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's the worst thing about an iMac. I remember having to take mine to Apple. I was like, oh fucking hell, don't want them seeing my coursework. Anyway, how you doing, guys? I'm trying to get my other YouTube channel off the ground a bit. I thought I'd do a few vids on there. I don't know. Can you the video link, the link to the video channel or whatever it's fucking called? It's too early. Is in the description below. YouTube.com/Duncan Oldham. All right. Jurgen's back. I don't know if you can tell. He's got some little marks on him there. How do we do that? There. That's because we had a bit of an ease up the other night. We had a party the other night. If you were here on Saturday night, you'll know what I mean. And we consumed a bottle of vodka, and we had Jurgen fucking dancing and everything. Oh dear. Right, so let's try and keep this short. It's about 40 minutes then. First of all, what did you think of the transfer window, our business during the summer? What did you think of that? Are you happy with that? That goalkeeper situation, guys. Honestly, yesterday I was like, please bring that kid in from Spurs. Honestly. I know some supporters are like, you should get behind him, hang on a fucking minute. Just because you don't rate someone or something, don't mean you don't support them when they're representing the team. Do you know what I mean? I mean, for example, right, when my son Robert, when he was about 5 or 6, he'd come up to me and go, hello, Daddy, I've drawn this picture. And I'd go, all right, son, let's have a look at your picture. Then I'd go, oh, well, good effort, well done. But it's pretty shit, son. You can draw better than that. Right, I still loved him. No, I still supported him. I was just saying it's pretty shit, and you are a pretty shit fucking drawer. It's the same thing with the goalkeeper. Now, what I think here is, of course, with a goalkeeper, obviously their errors are, stand in your memory a lot more often. So if Salah's one-on-one or Firmino's one-on-one with the goalkeeper and he misses, we forgot about it, haven't we? Within a few days, you know what I mean? The Adrian thing, and another thing is the next game you're not gonna be like a nervous wreck thinking, oh fucking hell, is he gonna miss again? You're not gonna think that. You don't think that. You just think, oh, I hope he finds his form again or whatever, But with a goalkeeper, you remember these things, and I would say now he's more fucking prone to it again. Because, do you know why? Because now he's gonna be a nervous fucking wreck, just like I am. I mean, my ass could be like that against fucking Everton. I mean, guys, come on, seriously. I'm not impressed at all. This is the thing with Klopp. He's very loyal, isn't he? He's very loyal. Now, don't forget, there's 2 transfer windows. So, in theory, Liverpool could still do some business this over the next 10 days, I think it is. I can't remember. But there's a video on here, probably the one before this, that tells you all about it, that explains who they can do business with. And I'm not winding you up if you don't know what it's all about. It's because it's just another domestic window that Liverpool can still do business in. Right, so we got that out of the way. So we know that Adrian's shit. I'd like to ask you this as well. So the first question was, what did you think of our business this window? The second question is, if you had to pick one, who would it be in goal for Liverpool, Karius or Adrian? That's just something I'd like to ask you. Next up, Sancho did not get his move to Manchester United. I know someone that works for Manchester United in a senior security position, right? And they claim to know everything. Obviously, oh yeah, I'm privy to everything. Maybe they are. He reckons that Manchester United were nowhere near ever signing him because of that valuation. And the valuation, I'm going to get it in sterling for you because I'm clever like that. Right, hang on. You can tell I've not had a coffee yet, can't I? Oh, that's the wrong amount, Duncan. Oh God, I only get called Duncan when I'm in court or in trouble. That my mum would call me Duncan if I was in trouble. She wouldn't be calling me. She wouldn't be saying it any longer. But you know what I'm saying? Duncan, do you know what I mean? Versus don't. Anyway, 120 million euros is 108.9 sterling, right? 108.9 million pounds, and that's what they were holding out for. Now, what I'd like to know is, let's see how long his contract is. Let's have a look. See, I'm very prepared for you guys. I want that website there. Here we go. Let's just, as a matter of interest, because like obviously the player's contract comes down, the price comes down. Okay, so contract until 2023. Okay, so there's 2 years remaining on his contract next summer. That's good. Oh, I can hear music from somewhere. We don't want fucking get off there. Fucking websites that play music and adverts do my head in. Right, so he's contracted until 2023. Okay, so there'll be 2 years remaining. The Elite Project Group. Now, this is interesting. If you're a KopTalk member, you can support my videos by becoming a member. You can click on join underneath or in the video description. And if you get the middle tier or above, you come on the members website with me. It's fucking mint. Right, listen, if you're a KopTalk member, you'll know about this. I'm sure we've spoke about it on the podcast, KopTalk podcast, or on here. Liverpool had Elite Project Group. I thought it was Project Management, but it's Elite Project Group Limited. That's his representation. They're based in London. Now, Liverpool had them over at Anfield. Was it? Oh God, because of the COVID, it makes you wonder when it was now. I'm not even going to say when it was because I actually don't know now. I'm thinking this year, but I'm now starting to wonder if it was towards the end of last year. I can't think because football got suspended. Some of you will remember, you'll know better than me. Because they represent a number of players that Liverpool were linked with. Or Ojo, for example, was already on their books, with Liverpool at the time. We had Bukayo Saka. He was a player that the boss really likes. Sancho himself, Todd Cantwell. You may remember that there was a suggestion that Liverpool were trying to make it sound like they were going for Todd Cantwell. Oh yeah, that's why Elite Projects, group or whatever are here. It was some Liverpool, I can't remember, but really it was for for Sancho and stuff like that. I'm sure there was another one as well. I'm just looking at their list of clients, but. We'll leave that for now anyway. But he's represented by Elite Project Group. And what I would say the reason I'm telling you that is because, you would think that they have a good relationship with them because they came to Anfield 2 or 3 times. But I can't remember when it was. Sorry. So, Manchester United failed to sign Sancho this window. Now, if you follow my content, you know that I've been going, please, do not sign him, because I thought that if he remained at Old Trafford, get me a coffee, at Borussia Dortmund, that we would then go in for him next year. I think there's a very, very, very strong chance that we will go in for him next year. Not rocket science, I don't think. There was a news article on KopTalk.com, which I think was published quite a few days ago. Here we go, let's have a look. Liverpool may consider fresh move next year. It was published 4 days ago, 2nd of October. I don't know when that was, probably Friday. 2nd, 3rd, 4th, I think it is actually. KopTalk sources expect Liverpool to consider making a fresh move for Jadon Sancho next year if he remains at Borussia Dortmund. Blah, blah, blah. United had a £91.3 million bid rejected. It was worth up to £91.3 million rejected last week, apparently. The article waffles on and basically it ends by what I'm going to say to you is keep an eye on him. Now, obviously Liverpool were not interested with that previous valuation, which I've put as £108 million here. Is that what I just said on Google? I can't remember. I think it was about that one. 120 million euros in sterling. Yep, 108.9. Liverpool were not interested in that at the time. Liverpool did sniff around him, we all know that. And there were even suggestions that when the player might be available for £80 million earlier in the window, that Liverpool still wasn't interested. Okay, so the problem here, of course, guys, is the fee. Again, not rocket science, but different things can happen. I just think that you should keep an eye on it. As soon as the transfer window was closed last night, I was about to close. I was laid in bed and I just tweeted out at Duncan Oldham on my Twitter account. I just put that Sancho next year in. So what we're gonna see anyway is, even if he doesn't come to Liverpool, or even if we don't bid for him, brace yourself for intense speculation surrounding him and Liverpool. I would imagine that would. I was going to say November, but it's October now, so no. I mean, the January window is an extremely difficult window to negotiate, as you know. Nobody wants to let players go, inflated fees and so on. You know, if you're going to go for Sancho, you're going to be looking at it next summer, and also it's probably going to be conditional of one of your front three leaving. You know, how old they are, they're getting, not getting any younger. Will next summer be the time when that front three is finally broken up? So my answer to that would be, if it is broken up, then I think that we will go for Sancho. Now, don't get me wrong, I'm not a Twitter ITK, guys. I'm just an observer. People have said this to me that I trust. In other words, if there's, that front three is broke up next year, then I expect we will go for Sancho. So it'll just be interesting to see what happens in terms of his valuation between now and then. Okay, so you're going to continue to read about him. You're going to continue to read things about Manchester United, or they'll go back in for him next year. Hey, maybe they will. But keep an eye on that valuation. If there's a lot of interest in him, then his club, as Rafa would say, his club are going to hold firm, aren't they? But no one's paid it. So, they might, if they start to think, we might be missing out here. I mean, what would Liverpool pay for him? You're a fuck all, you know what they're like? Yeah, no. So anyway, I'll just think about that. So I've posed a couple of questions to you. I want you to keep an eye on Sancho, the speculation between now and next year or whatever regarding, the mood, really, the vibe concerning him. Because I don't think that we will go for him. And I think prior to even Manchester United trying to sign him, the vibe was, that Liverpool are hoping he stays where he is because they're going for him next year. Right? That was what we were told earlier this year, ages and ages ago. And there was a report last week, I think, or maybe the weekend. I can't remember. It's Tuesday. Tuesdays are a shit day, guys. I can't remember, but there was a report out. Was it Sky Sports? I don't know, but saying that he wanted to stay where he was because he wants to move to Liverpool. And that came out within the last 3, 4, 5 days or something like that. So I remember seeing it at the time thinking, that's interesting, let's see what happens on deadline day. He obviously didn't try and push a deal through to United from what we're hearing. And, I think you'll find, because today's the day after the window's closed, so there's going to be a lot of inquests now. So keep an eye on reports to do with Sancho and Manchester United. Why did that deal not happen? Yeah? I believe that Man United were nowhere close to signing him. I didn't, I was worried that he might go there, but I didn't really know what's going on. But anyway, that's it. So keep an eye on Sancho. I'm going to go and wake up now. If you like this video, please give me a thumbs up. Drop me a comment. I'd love to hear you. I can't reply to all of them, but guys, I swear down, I read every single comment. And it comes through on my phone, that's right. So hopefully by the time I'm sipping my first coffee of the day, the comments will start coming through. Don't forget external hard drive for your coursework. And you can follow me on Twitter and Instagram at Duncan Oldham. And you can follow this YouTube channel, KopTalk TV, on Facebook and Twitter. It's called KopTalk TV, no surprise there. And what was the other thing I wanted to tell you? Oh yeah, please be subscribed to my other YouTube channel. I'm thinking of doing some stuff on there rather than doing it on here and mixing it all up. I don't know. What do you think? Should I just put my personal videos on the other channel, or put them on here on a playlist? What do you think? What's best for you? Let me know in the comments section. In the video description below this video is a link to my YouTube channel. All right. There's a mixture of shite on there, but I'm just thinking of chilling and doing little bits and shit like that. You know what I'm saying, guys? Fuck all else to do on my daytime. Yesterday was fucking boring. Oh, God, it was a terrible day yesterday. So, anyway, I'm going live in a minute. I'm going live at 8:15 UK time. Is that right? Yes, 8:15 UK time on this channel all fucking day long. Pop in and see me. It'd be nice to see you. All right, nice to see you. Hell yeah. Sound like I'm on a game show, TV game show. Right, I'm off for my coffee. Let me know your thoughts, guys. Keep an eye on Sancho. All right.